Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and this is Factorio, the island. Today, we are still very much trying to figure out why the hell we're just not getting enough bloody copper into the entire system. This is a major issue for us, and I don't understand why things are not going as well as they should, because if you look at the amount of copper that we've got like actually in the furnace processing area, it's pretty much nothing, right? It's pretty much absolutely nothing. So let's just try and speed up a whole bunch of belt, because I'm thinking that that may well be a good thing to do. Maybe we just want to completely bypass this sorting system. I mean, like, what's the point of it? I don't really know. Like, it seems this whole system is not really necessary anyway. I mean, that might just be me, or it might actually be pretty unnecessary. Let's build a couple of fast splitters while I upgrade the belt around here, because let's face it, we don't really need all these splitters, and we probably want to upgrade them to the very best splitters, the good old blue splitters, the express splitters, whatever the heck you want to call them. We probably want to get them up and running. Is there a way to go about doing this that would be easier? Would this be a bit better? Would this be better? Let's give this a try, actually. Let's see if this ends up working. Let's go down here and quickly get a couple of more splitters set up. Now, also, something else that we need to bear in mind is that we're going to need more trains, right? That's absolutely something that we're going to need. We're going to need more trains servicing the copper area, because we've only got a couple right now. And I think that we could really do with having a few more. Oh, come on. There we go. That area is always very difficult to traverse. 14 of those. Yeah, they should all be turned into splitters pretty darn quickly. I always want to try and have 10 on me at all times. I think that's a pretty good number to aim for. Beautiful. Let's head back, and fingers crossed the robots can deliver me some more splitters as they are created. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. I am happy with this. Now let's go in here and fix all of our problems. Yeah, I mean, let's just completely bypass this system for now. If it helps the amount of copper that is being delivered, then yes, we should probably totally do it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. There we go. Disconnect that. We don't need to do that. All right. Is that looking a little bit better? It's not looking bad. It's just not looking fantastic, you know? It's just not looking great. Although that is looking like a much more solid belt. Let's plonk you down there, just so that we can have the little bit of extra copper just filter through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this area is going to be cannibalized pretty darn soon anyway, so we're not going to need it around for much longer. Alright, let's go and see if we can get a couple more cargo wagons and a couple more 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we should have enough for 3 trains. Enough cargo wagons for 3 trains once they're all finished being made. We've got 10, yeah, we've got 12. So we've got 5, 5, and 2, which is just enough for 3 trains of 4. Yes. And now we just need to go and get the engines so we can actually make 1, 2, 3 locomotives. Boom! It's as simple as that, ladies and gents. It's as simple as that. Now, we need to find our super fast jet, and then, in fact, you know, we don't even have to do that. We can just place down the... Oh shit, don't get run over, don't get run over. Whew. We can just place down the train over here. This is not a big deal. Come on. There we go. Bingo. And let's... Where is it? Is it copper pickup 1? I think it is copper pickup 1. I mean, we're gonna head on over there anyway. Okay, run the train, go to station. Beautiful. That should work just fine and dandy. And let's get another one, because we darned well need it. We darned well just need the copper. We just need tons and tons and tons and tons of copper. And we're just not getting it at the moment, you know? So, really just need to get as many trains heading over there as we possibly can. Copper pickup. Yeah, run the train, go to the station. Beautiful. And don't get run over in the process. That is always a #1 tip that I somehow managed to not listen to, even though I'm saying it to myself. What on earth is that? There we go. Alright, let's copper drop off and copper pickup. There we go. We're on the train and go to station. Okay, that's good. We should have 3 trains en route right now. We've got a lot of copper ore in those chests, which is, you know, it's good, I guess, but we want to be getting it processed. That's the main thing that we really want to see happen. Now, are we going to see delays, like delays of trains over here? I don't know if we are. We've got this big route incoming that I really like, really happy with. There we go, get rid of all that extra belt over there. And we should see, yeah, we should see these trains being loaded up with a bunch of copper. And I like how the train stays over here. That's pretty good, like it doesn't come over this way. That's not entirely bad. We could probably refine this process just a little bit more, actually. Maybe if we... Oh no, well... Looks like we've already refined it quite heavily. There we go. Okay, so that should actually make the whole signaling process a little bit better. Fingers crossed, anyway. And fingers crossed, this whole process is going to make copper a hell of a lot more prevalent in the factory. I mean, I don't know if it will, but it really should. Let's go back to the base and just check on it to make sure that it's all up to scratch. We should be using both lanes of copper. Yeah, we're using both lanes of copper now. I can't remember the last time I actually saw that, but you know what? We're seeing it now, which is really nice to see. And yeah, we can be pretty darned happy that is working. Now, we need to speed up this belt. Because let's face it, this is not fast enough. There we go. We need to make sure that we're getting way more resources actually on the belts. So that's exactly what we're going to be trying to do. Let's head through here. That doesn't even need to be underground belt. It just needs to be traditional belt. Alright, there we go. There we go. Full speed ahead, ladies and gents. This is what we're talking about. An almost full belt of copper going into the copper system. Going into the copper system, the copper processing area. And it looks like we've got just enough copper to deal with demand. That is pretty darn good. That is respectable. That is very respectable. I mean, all we had to do was like miss out the entirety of the sorting system. But you know what? We did it, and it works. So we can be pretty darn happy about that. Let's not get run over. Let's get, in fact, you know what? Let's take the jet over there. Because anywhere I go, I always bloody well forget where the jet is. So we might as well just take the jet wherever the heck we end up going. But yeah, we should be seeing pretty much 100% production of electronic circuits now. Even though it looks a little bit jittery, I think we should be fine. I mean, yeah, it's alright. How much copper do we have in this chest? What, 32 copper? That's not very much at all. That is not very much at all. Let's go this way. And let's see if we can turn some... Yeah, just get me some passive providers so that we can turn the copper into... So turn some of these, you know, old steel chests into passive provider chests. That would be a great idea, I think. think it would work relatively well as well, believe it or not. Okay. Come on. I'm just watching them being built, so I don't have to go into my inventory and click. There we go. Okay, that should make a little bit of a difference. Not a huge difference, but a difference nonetheless, I think. Now, there was an issue that I thought it sort of wanted to address. We've got 11 assembly machines right now, so let's bump this up. And let's just do this. Let's just create a blueprint of this, okay? And let's go down to the very bottom of the map and find a place. Maybe not at the bottom of the map. Okay, let's just find a place where there is a lot of space. Enough space for us to potentially work with this. It's not exactly a lot of space, but it'll do. I'll take it. 6 objects are missing the materials for construction. Nah, what are you talking about? There we go. Let's add those to the chest. Perfect. And let us have an output over here. Bingo. And that's going to put into passive providers. Alright, so we're going to try a little experiment. I don't know how successful it's going to be. But you know what? There's no harm in not trying. We might as well give it a good old shot. Okay, so we're going to need to get a belt full of copper. Fuck, I'm not even doing this very well, am I? Yeah. Whatever. I guess we'll just take the end of this belt. I mean, that works. It's not a fantastically thrilling option, but it works. And we'll see what happens, I suppose, won't we? We are going to need to speed up delivery over here, so... Come on, let's just speed it all up. We need fast speeds. Oops. There we go, add some more splitters. Get the fast splitters in here. That's what we like to see. And let's just fast beltify it. I mean, I say fast belt. Whenever I mean fast belt, I mean express belt. But I'm pretty sure that you guys understand that by now anyway. So it's pretty irrelevant whatever I say anyway, isn't it? That was a fast-ass train right there. Okay, so we should be able to build up a fairly large amount of wire. That's quite nice. That is quite nice. I mean, do we just get rid of these like wire production machines over here? It might be something to think about. And just get all of the wire shipped in. Like that very well could be something that we end up doing. We're actually going to go over here and speed up the delivery of this copper because it's kind of on a knife edge. And something else that somebody commented, and I thank you very much for that, is he said, actually, Potato, rather than just eyeballing it and like guessing what it actually is, you know, have a look at the production menu. So yes, that's something that we really need to do. It seems that we are producing around about 270 plates, whereas we're only consuming about 250. So, you know, we're not in a bad place, but we're not exactly in a great place either. You know, so we're trying our very, very best. There's a heck of a lot of iron here. There's a lot of iron on the belts. That is bothersome. Yeah, oh well. What can you do? We're delivering as much as we possibly can. We really, really are. Speed that up as well in case that makes a difference. I mean, do we want to commit to it? Do we want to commit to just replacing all of these machines with just requester chests? I mean, I don't really know if we do. We've got 2.8k of copper wire already, but you know, part of me just says no, like this setup is fine. Maybe, yeah, alright, maybe let's just cancel this setup for now. It might just prove to be a little bit unnecessary. I don't know why. I've just got that feeling, you know? It just doesn't feel right. But you know what? At least we're managing. And it looks like the number of circuits that are coming out of here is pretty good. It's pretty darn respectable. Yep, you know, we can't really complain about that, so whoop-de-doo, I guess. It's just the number of circuits in total that we're getting is just not very great, you know? We're just constantly bothered with production issues. And that is why I thought that something like this would actually, you know, be a good option. Let's give it a shot, right? Let's do an experiment. Let's try on one single machine. Let's see if we can actually make it viable. We'll see if we can actually make it work. Logistics, request, some copper wire. There you go. It always confuses me why copper wire is actually in logistics. But, you know what? To each their own, I suppose. Doesn't really matter to us. Alright, so it looks like we're going to need a second chest as well. A second requester chest. There we go. We'll see if that makes a difference to the production at all. And perhaps a second iron inserter. That actually looks like it's a lot faster production right there. It really does. I imagine we are wearing through our supply of copper wire very, very fast, though. I mean, is this the best production that we've ever had? Potentially, you know. But is it because we're adding a second iron inserter? It could be. Oh, shit. Get rid of some of that iron. Okay, we need to dismantle this chest right here. There we go. And put that there. Alright, beautiful. It looks like it wasn't the wire that was limiting us. It looks like it was actually the iron plates. So, I'm actually going to restore these copper machines over here. I mean, the whole using chest things, it was a nice idea. We've definitely got enough logistics robots to actually do the job. You know, we've got like 1,800 spare right now, so honestly, I'm not at all worried about the logistics robots. It's more just it doesn't sit right. I don't know why. I don't know why that is, but it just doesn't sit right. So let's get rid of that. It was a nice experiment that we tried, but, you know, it wasn't meant to be, was it? It just wasn't meant to be, I'm afraid. Although it does look like we are getting much, much better production right now. Yeah. Yeah, holy cow, look, this is really much better. This is really much better. Okay. Let's fill up with, fill up. It's not fill up. We're not going to fill up anything. What the hell are you talking about, potato? We're going to upgrade to some good belt. That's right. We're going to go all out on this area. Why? Because why not? Genuinely no idea why we're doing this, but you know what? We're doing it. A little bit of upgraded belt here and there does not do anybody any harm. I mean, it's actually quite good to do. I mean, we should be manufacturing electronic circuits in pretty much every one of these things, actually. Holy cow, that is great. That is really, really good to see. That is very, very good to see. So we should have tons and tons and tons. Yeah, we've got 1.5k. 1.5k advanced processing units. That is very, very respectable, actually. That is very, very respectable. Something that we can be pretty darn chuffed about. And also, I think somebody else pointed out in the last video, we have no more purple science. Let's sigh. That's sad. It means we're gonna have to go on another killing spree. And you know, that's not difficult. That's not difficult at all. But yeah, we are slowly but surely, ladies and gents, moving towards that goal that I set ourselves a couple of episodes ago, which is build some speed modules. But apparently I'm just too darn slow. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Factorio the Island. Even though we didn't accomplish the mission of building speed modules and stuff, I'm actually kind of happy with what we ended up doing, because we managed to solve that little, that little circuit issue that we had, and we also restored copper, like full-time copper, to this area, which is really, really nice. I mean, it's not perfect as of yet, but we're getting there, and we can be kind of happy about that. Anyway, ladies and gents, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.